Well, I got a prolific crop of black raspberries again this year, year after year. I told this story before, I'm going to tell it again. But I bought these black raspberries back in the 80s. I bought 6 plants. And for a couple of years I tended them and picked them, and they were just as prolific back then. And somewhere along the line I kind of lost track of them a little bit, and the rabbits began to eat them every winter, and these are biennials. So what happens is they grow their cane one year, and then the second year, that's the cane, that's where the fruit is produced, on that first year cane. So if the rabbits, or when the rabbits ate the canes down to the ground in the winter, those are the canes that would have fruited the next year. If the plant didn't die, it would send out a new shoot. And that cycle went on for quite a few years, and it got down to one plant. One little plant was left when I finally started thinking about my backyard again and learn about permaculture and all that whole story. And I took that one plant and I tip layered it, and the next year I had 2 plants come up, and they each had branching that I tip layered, and now I have at least 100. I continue to send new shoots, or replant new shoots up north now, so I'm going to have hundreds as this goes along. Now I've got an overabundance of black raspberries, and last year what we did is we froze a bunch of them and then made desserts out of them through the holidays. Oh, they were good. Especially nice in the winter. Last year also I did something I never did before. I ate so many black raspberries fresh right off the bush that all of a sudden my mouth got kind of sour and I couldn't eat another single berry. I mean, I had way too many, and I think I was picking them a little unripe. I wasn't careful. You know, you got to feel them a little bit, and if they're not soft, they might be black, but they're not soft, so I don't think those are completely ripe. And I think that's where I got that sour taste in my mouth. But I ate a lot, gallons maybe. So this year I'm keeping my eating down a little bit, and I'm going to do a little more preserving. I think mainly I'll just freeze them. I might dehydrate a batch. I don't think I ever dehydrated any, just to see how that works. I mean, assuming I get enough. I mean, who knows? The birds are learning fast how to pick berries too. See, a couple of the canes that died back. I wonder what happened to them. I should probably investigate them. Maybe there's some worm that got into the cane itself. So I've got 4 trellises of these types of black raspberries that I just told a story about. And I've got some other types of black raspberries. Jan is one, and Bristol is one. I think the Bristol is actually a little sweeter. Yeah, I got some dieback on some of these canes. I don't know what happened. There's still some branches off the cane that have berries and leaves, but then some of them are dead. Maybe they got a lifespan too. Their roots only live so long. Getting to the end of it. Have to keep propagating. Gotta be the only way. Biology is always in succession. There's dieback, and there's rebirth into something else. And we either learn to go with the flow, or we're going to fight a losing battle. That's what the agriculturalists are doing. They're fighting a losing battle. Continue increases of poisons to kill off what wants to eat the crops, and fertilizers because they're depleting the soil. That is a fact. But anyways, I'm back here to pick berries. I think I got this row done. I'm going to the next. You get the point. I don't think I need to show you anymore. Thanks for watching. So here we go. That's what I did. That's a pretty good batch right there. There might be 2 plates full. I spread them out on a plate in the freezer. Then they freeze individually instead of in a big glob. Then I'll put them in a bag, freezer bag, and there'll be food for the holidays, Christmas, and maybe some for Thanksgiving. It'll be nice. Okay, that's the end of the show. I am gonna grab a couple Josta berries. Let me show you what a Josta berry is. I just put up a video on them. You may want to check it out. There they are right there. Look at that. They're dandies.